Hello and welcome to our Introduction to Blogging tutorial. We're going to start by first looking at the actual blog site, going through the different sections of that, and then we'll go behind the scenes to look at how to write your first blog post and edit a blog post. So first of all, we see on the site the blog title. In this case it's our demo, so it's called Demo 1 Public Works blog site. And then there's a little tagline, just another WordPress site. WordPress is the back-end software that runs these blogs. Over here we have a search box where visitors to the site type in different topics or words that they can search your site for blog posts about that. This area here is the header. And the way we have this set up is there's several header images that you can choose from. On this particular site, if you come here at another time, the header will change. So it's set to scroll through the different headers that are available. There's all different types of public works themes. Below that, there's a menu showing the different types of pages that are available at this site. You can set up as many pages as you'd like. And below that we have the blog posts that show up. In this case we have just one, and it's the introductory blog post. We'll go in and edit this. Over here on the right we have the social media icons so that visitors can click on these and it takes them to your different social media sites that you have set up. This RSS one, if they click that, they can subscribe to your blog. And this one they can email. Below that we have something called a blog roll. And the blog roll is something where you can add links to other blog sites that you enjoy. Just for an example, I've thrown in the Public Works Group blog site. If your visitors click on that, it's taken to the other sites. This section here is where you can click to log in to administer your site. And at the very bottom, any comments that come up would show up in this area. Your archives are where your visitors can access specific months of posts. And on the right here, your Flickr photos can show up. Right now I just have it set up to bring in general photos from Flickr. So let's go ahead and log in and we'll look at the back-end administration. This is the login screen, and you type in your username, your password. You can see here if you've lost your password, you can click that, it can get emailed to you. So we're going to go ahead and log in. And this is what's called your dashboard for your site. Right here it shows a summary of the content. This site has one post, one page, and one category for their posts. It's got one comment, one pending approval. You can see here there's also spam, which is unwanted content, and then here's approved. The site is set up so that if people comment, their comments have to be approved by you. And I would recommend keeping it that way. Therefore, you don't get spammers on there just trying to put their links in a comment. Down below you see here's the recent comments. And this is where your comments would show up, and then you would come here and approve it. You can spam it to get rid of it. You can delete it. We're going to go ahead and approve this comment. I would recommend not editing comments, or rather if it's something that you would prefer not to publish, just don't approve it so you can spam it or trash it. There's some other sections on here you can look through. Plugins are other little programs that you can add to your site to do additional tasks. Those are some available ones. This is if you want to quickly write a blog post. I rarely use this, but it's just got some basics that you fill in and you can post right away. There's no recent drafts. If you were drafting but not publishing a post, they would show up here. And then here's some WordPress news. So we want to, first of all, go in and look at all the posts we have. So we look at all posts, and you can see here's that post we saw out on the site. We're going to edit that post. And we'll put in a title for it. This is the link where people can, if they have this link, they can get back to the specific post. You can change the ending of it, and instead of calling it Hello World, let's put Post Demo and click OK. And down here is where you actually type in your post. So you can get rid of the introduction comments here and type. This is a demo of how to create a post. You can put tags on it. I'm going to add tutorial on here. We don't have any categories set up right now. This is set up as uncategorized. You can add a new category. I'll add a tutorial category and keep it in that one. And we're going to do a standard format. If we want to add images and videos, there's buttons here to do that. We'll cover those in later tutorials. At this point, we're just trying to do a basic post. So we've gone and added our title, changed our link, changed the basic body of the post, the text. Then we've gone over here and created a category for it and added it to that category, and then we've added a tag so that people can find this post by using these tags. And we're going to update it. This normally says publish on a new post, but because this post was already there, this is the default post that the blog comes with. It's an update because we're really editing it. We're not creating a new one. Let's go ahead and update that. If we were not sure how it would look and we wanted to take a look at it before we had updated it, we could have gone to preview changes, and you can see this has brought up a new tab. So you can go and say, oh, okay, here's how my blog post will look. And here's the comment that we had approved. That's showing up. And now you can see that since you're logged in, when you go back to your blog, you'll see these new menus at the top. They show up only if you're logged in. This is the link now to your dashboard, to edit this post, to add a new one, to comment, to change the appearance. But we're not going to use these right now because we're only here checking out how our new post looks. So we like it, we had updated it already, and now let's go in and say, oh, we want to add a new one. So we'll say this is our second post demo. And you can either use what the link has given you, or if you want to shorten it, you can change it You can do whatever you want up there. And we're going to keep this in the tutorial category. We're going to put in another tag. And let's save it as a draft, so in case we get called away from the computer, someone comes back and changes it on us, we still have it saved. And let's go ahead and preview it. So now you can see our second post is showing up. Right now comments are closed. This is a preview. Here's our recent comment that we'd approved from our first post. Looks good. It's pretty simple. We're ready to go with it. So we'll go back and we'll publish. Now to go to the site, you can click this button up here. And there's the 2 blog posts. This was our first one that we had edited. This is our second one that we just did. If we click the title of the first one, we're taken to the page showing just that blog post with the comment. You notice that the comments do not show up on this first page. And then on our second one, we can go to that page and you can see here's where people can leave a reply. If we go back, there's also a little comment logo up there where people could click it to comment. So there we have it. We've gone in, we've looked at how our main blog looks, all the different sections of it. We've gone behind the scenes, we've logged in, we've edited a blog post, and then we created a new one. That's it for this tutorial.